Welcome back everybody. Here's a very interesting theory about the Monsterverse. In preparation for the Godzilla vs Kong movie that's supposed to come out in 2020, next year's Godzilla King of the Monsters might be doing something very clever indeed if this theory pans out. So let's have a look. Godzilla 2 theory. Charles Dance is older Tom Hiddleston from Kong Skull Island. Godzilla King of the Monsters is bringing back a character from Kong Skull Island. Is it Tom Hiddleston's James Conrad, now played by Charles Dance? Although Godzilla 2 is being heavily marketed as an epic monster crossover of its own, it will mark the Western debut of Rodan, Mothra and Ghidorah. It's also part of a bigger multi-film project. The Monsterverse shared universe is 2 movies strong, starting in 2014 with Godzilla and continuing with Kong Skull Island, with the end goal being 2020's Godzilla vs Kong. It had already been promised that Godzilla King of the Monsters would have some breadcrumbs leading to that showdown, which was previously made in Japan at 1962's Kong vs Godzilla, with shady Titan hunting government organization Monarch, long assumed to be the SHIELD style connector. However, speaking at San Diego Comic-Con, director Michael Dougherty confirmed that one character from Kong Skull Island will appear, sparking speculation of just who it could be. Based on everything we know about the sequel though, there's only one option. Charles Dance is an older Tom Hiddleston. Let's back up a moment and look at Kong Skull Island, a film that doesn't leave much open for crossovers. Jordan Vogt Roberts' film had an unusably high body count, and assuming that Dougherty is talking about the human cast, and so no Kong himself or Skullcrawlers getting wrapped up in humanity's monster-fueled attempt to stop Earth's destruction, we've only got 4 options. Tom Hiddleston's James Conrad, Brie Larson's Mason Weaver, Jing Tian's Sun Lin, and Corey Hawkins' Houston Brooks. The latter 2 are Monarch scientists who battle for survival in the background of much of the movie before recruiting Conrad and Weaver in Kong Skull Island's post-credits scene. That stinger was explicitly setting up Godzilla 2, with the 4 watching slides depicting cave paintings of Gojira tangling with Rodan, Mothra and Ghidorah. He keeps writing Godira. Given the age of all 4 characters in 1973, any of them could still be alive during the presumably 2019 events of Godzilla King of the Monsters. With that 46-year time jump though, it would likely mean they'd be recast. And that's where Dance comes in. Charles Dance is unique in the cast of Godzilla King of the Monsters in that he's not yet been given a character name. Everyone else in the primary and secondary cast, from Millie Bobby Brown as Madison Russell to Anthony Ramos as Colonel Martinez, so for an actor of Dance's stature, especially in recent years, suggests he's either not got a big enough role to warrant confirmation, or that it's a secret. All things considered, we're inclined to say the latter. Actor-wise, everything matches. Hiddleston was 34 when he shot Kong Skull Island, while Dance was 70 during Godzilla 2's production. That's a 35-year gap, which is within the broader limits of movie age. Hiddleston could easily be playing 5 years younger and Dance 5 older. Additionally, both actors have kept their native British accents, and plainly put, if you were to cast an older Tom Hiddleston, Charles Dance is a fair shout. Conversely, Hiddleston would make a spot-on young Tywin Lannister. Comments from the actors bolster suspicions. When Screen Rant caught up with Hiddleston at the start of 2018 to discuss Aardman animation Early Man, we asked who he would pick to play his older counterpart in Godzilla vs Kong. The actor claimed to not know of any crossover, but stated he was aware of Godzilla 2. When pressed to provide a name though, he was unforthcoming, instead with the aid of co-star Maisie Williams, joking he could do it in prosthetics. By itself, it's a typically jovial press junket response, but if James Conrad really has been recast, then playing this coy would certainly fit. Maybe they are onto something here, and why not? It would be a cool little added detail during the inevitable chaos. Maybe he can give them a few pointers. Obviously, they might not listen to him to begin with, but eventually take his advice, or maybe he's being called in from the very beginning as an expert on the matter. Who knows what he's been doing for over 3 decades? Scuba diving somewhere looking for weird shit that should be left well alone. So, there you have it, peoples. What do you think of the theory? Leave your thoughts down below. As always, thanks for dropping by and for your continued support. Don't forget to check out my Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer reaction. Like, share, sub and all of that good stuff. And until next time, see yas.